I hear you calling me, Lord. You say, come out of your hiding, step up out of the tomb. Take off your grave clothes, for I've sealed all of your wounds, and may the scars that were left be a testament to the healing power of my Saviour. You transform my mind and my soul, yes, you change my behaviour. Because I was once in rebellion, I had my back turned to you. But you picked me up out of the miry clay and you turned me back to your truth. And if I should ever find myself in need of reassurance you're alive, may what you've done in me be the proof. I'm yours, O Lord. That's everything I am. All my faults and my flaws, you embraced every one of them. And for so long, the conflict in my heart has been between this world and your kingdom. And I've been stuck in the middle trying to figure out what to do like I'm solving a riddle. I've been working so hard to clear my eyes so I could finally see. I've been trying to pick locks, not realizing that you're the key. Sometimes we find ourselves with nothing left to give. You push yourself for so long and you have no fight and you left to live. And all I want is to be close to you. You're the one I want to be with. But if that's the case, then why do I keep on falling? Why so often do we put ourselves in harm's way as if we have no regard for God's calling? It seems like every time I try to get back to my feet, I'm knocked back down as Satan says take a seat. And I wonder why I stand by and watch all the people I meet walk away without hearing or seeing the gospel in me. There comes a time in everyone's life where they must stand up for what's right. So what are you standing for? Do you believe enough to embrace the fight? When the time comes, will you just sit on the sideline? Or will your excuse be that you always struggle to find time? Churchianity and Christianity, be careful because there's a fine line. Are you serving God to be seen or are you content away from the limelight? You see, there are people who believe, and there are people who believe enough to fight. So examine my heart and you won't find a flag that's white, because surrender or backing down is not part of my plan. Will you be willing to serve God and be the one to take a stand? Every Christian is a missionary, not because they go abroad, because we all have a mission. Yes, every person has been called. Be a lighthouse on the hill and let the whole world see the light, because it's not this little light of mine, no, this light is His and it's bright. So I stand prepared for battle, standing firm in your truth. I put on my helmet and I lace up my boots. I pick up my shield and I take hold of the sword as a spirit that you put in my hands. I dedicate my life towards chasing your plan. On earth as it is in heaven, it's not just an idea, it's a promise. It's a premise to a reality, so I won't sit around and become a second coming of doubting Thomas. Goodbye to my old life, and goodbye to my old self. I trade the many things of this world for spiritual wealth, and I pick up and brush off the Bible that spent so long collecting dust upon my shelf. And if you can turn a persecutor of your people into a preacher like Paul, then you can make me new and you can break down my walls. Give me a childlike faith that I had when I was small, and please realign my heart, Lord, so I can give you my all. It's not too late to turn this all around, because Lazarus was dead in the tomb and his body was bound, but was brought back to life when you called his name out loud. I hear you calling me, that same power that split the Red Sea. That same power that took David and his army to victory, that opened the blind man's eyes so he could finally see, and that cured the sick man of all his leprosy, that raised Christ from the dead, yes, that lives in me, and can take away every ounce of regret within me, and can give me boldness to step head on into your beautiful mystery, because now, God, all I see is your creative mastery. Your power and your purpose has taken the mask off me, the mask of this world that for so long had me. Help me to stand strong, Lord, to take on the enemy. Build me up again and strengthen the enemy. Fill me with your life and your spiritual energy, because the man I once was is now well and truly dead to me. I take off my grave clothes and I put on your grace clothes, and I won't let what you've done in me go to waste, no. Every action I make is to see your kingdom come, because when it comes to the Lord of Lords, Lord, there is only one. And when it comes to my past sin, everything is gone. And when I saw your face for the first time, Lord, your glory shone. Thank you for taking the weight off my shoulders, because that sin weighed a ton. And may my life be gospel-centered, firing out truth like a gun. Give me a voice so I can point to your Son. May people that were blind turn to see your truth. You're not dead in the ground, God, no. And as time will prove, God is not silent, no. God is on the move.